Okay, Uplift Elevate. Happy Tuesday. We are back. We're going to do a quick little math lesson today, being able to get to our hundredths digits today now that we've worked with some of our comparing numbers. So I'm going to share my PowerPoint with you again today, and we are going to work through what our goal or objective is for today. We are going to be able to, I can count and write numbers to 120, and I can use hide zero cards to relate numbers 0 to 20 to 100 to 120. Okay, so being able to understand that once we get to 100, we're just building onto 100 with our ones. So 100 goes to 101, 102. So we're going to work on that skill, getting past 100. Okay, once we master that, we're going to be able to go all the way up to 1000s pretty soon in 2nd grade. So what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and complete this number chart. So this is actually going to be a 120s chart. So I need you guys to count with me as I write in these numbers, okay? So we are all the way, we're all the way at 77. I'm going to pick up right from 77. So I'm going to kind of use what I know. So 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. Oops, 2. I'm doing my best. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. I hope you're counting with me. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. What comes next? 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120. Whew. All right, we did it. So I want us to, now that we've filled it in, I want you to think about the last 2 columns look a little different or a little like the other columns in the chart. Does anyone see it? What 2 columns match these? So columns are the ones that go up and down. Right. So those last 2 columns actually match the first 2 columns, because once we get to 100, we start back over. And you can see that in this first one right here is a 1, and right here is 101, right? There's a 2, it's just 102, okay? So I want us to be able to use some of these concepts to build, and we also know that 120, and there's 20 right here, and 120 is right here. So what will come next? 121, right? And we can continue all the way until we get to 200, just adding on like we know how to count to 100 already. So let me clear this real quick. All right, so let's try this again with our hide zero cards and see if we can tell what's going to happen. So I'm going to give you a new, this one we would have had in our classroom. We only went up to our 10s place value right now, right? Well, now this one has 10 10s in it, because if I cover up this 0, I still would have the 10 over here. So we know that 100 is the same as 10 10s, okay? So if I have 100, what's the next number? Count with me. 100, place value chart, look at the 1 spot, right? So place the 1 spot, right? So it's going to be, the 1 will go on top of the 1 spot. 101. Add another one. 102. What do we need now? 103, right? So we're gonna go all the way to 120, ready? 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109. Now what happens? So we need now a 10 spot, right? 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119. And now we need what place value chart now? What card? We need a 2 in the 10 spot, 120. Wow. Okay, so we're able to use what we know from our prior knowledge of counting from 1 to 100 to be able to build onto from 100 all the way until like 1,000 now. So what I want you to do is you guys can practice counting backwards, going from 120 to 1 if you would like to. That'll help you be able to work on counting up and counting down with our fluency. And for our problem set today, you will need to fill in this chart. It's going up and down, going in those vertical columns. So complete this chart and then go ahead and write the numbers and continue counting in sequence to 120 here. And then for 3, you're going to find the sequence, which one is incorrect or not right, and then rewrite it correctly on the line. And then again, for 4, fill in the correct sequences for these numbers. And then that is what I have for you on here in your packets. You can go ahead and complete all of the work for lesson 7 to make sure you understand how we count once we get to 100. All right. So what I'll do is just make a quick little mini lesson today. So I hope that was helpful for you to be able to build on what you already know. I will see you tomorrow.